Hi, my name's Hayley. I'm a Band 5 physio. I'm currently working in the intensive care unit and the high dependency unit. It's my second rotation. I did only join the trust in October because I'm a recent graduate. I generally see every patient on the ward, every person. We work as a team, so there's a team of physios, senior rehab assistant, and we always do a chest assessment. Always check the person's chest, make sure that they're ventilating well, whether it's room air or on the ventilator. And we look at their mobility, again, whether they're completely sedated, we might just do passive range. If they're able to mobilise, even sitting on the edge of the bed to walk in. I haven't quite got anyone to run yet on HDU or ITU, I think that's a bit ambitious. I got into this role a little bit long-winded, so I was at a football academy in college. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was looking at the army, I was looking at the police, I did look at physio, but unfortunately my grades weren't there and I did the wrong subjects. I did apply for a scholarship to America. I got the scholarship, but then I decided to just leave it, worked for a year. I then thought, no, I'll go to university. I studied sports therapy, so again, not physiotherapy. There for 3 years, good 3 years, didn't do anything with it. I came out, worked at a theme park, worked in a shoe shop. It was good fun, but then I was like, I like this face-to-face interaction with the customers at the theme park. I want to do more. I've always been around physios with football. I've managed to continue playing football, and I still play elite football now. I can't get my words out. And from there, I was introduced to physio. I was like, do you know what, I'll do this. So I did a master's degree, so it's a pre-accelerated, essentially 2 years instead of 3 years, kind of an undergraduate, but also a postgraduate degree. Graduated and joined the role, and to be fair, I've never looked back. The main thing I enjoy about the role is that patient-centred care. You'll hear it if you do go and study a healthcare professional degree. You'll hear patient-centred care all the time, and it really is paramount. The feedback that you get from the individual is, you can't describe it, because you're helping them. Your aim is to better their quality of life, whether that be from someone that's 10 years old with cerebral palsy or a person that's 90 years old with dementia. It's a vast range, and obviously everyone in between. My proudest moment here has got to be during COVID. I was here for obviously the second wave. I was absolutely mesmerised by what the staff had been through on the first wave, but I think it was a case of, once we got through that second wave, I realised then how stressful it was, but I also recognised how much we put into making sure that every person was cared for in the best way and everyone had the best outcome that we could provide. With one of the gentlemen, he had long COVID. It took 2-3 weeks to get him out of the hospital. His oxygen kept plummeting to the floor, he was short of breath. And before this, he was walking around, he was still a plasterer, still helping his son out. And we managed to get him home, and it's brilliant. And we keep up to date because we all work together as a team. And I find now that he's not on oxygen at home and he's able to walk around his garden. And that's something so little, but it will mean so much to him. And it means so much to me from seeing him how he was when he was acutely unwell. The training I received, are you talking about the training here that I've received? Yeah, okay, so I won't lie, during COVID training was less because we couldn't have the get-togethers, we had to keep socially distanced. There was an influx of patients, but it was still on hand, working with my OT, working with the physio on the other ward, the Adlers, the rehab assistants. Everyone has different expertise in different areas. Working with the MDT, there was always support there, and we had Learn, which is an online system where we can do our e-learning, our e-learning things, and they're really good to sort of give you that knowledge without knowing that you need to know that. So with learning disabilities, dementia, oxygen therapy, there's so much that you can do on it, conflict resolution, and this rotation, working on ITU now, we've had daily in-service training. You work with another senior physio to start off with until you feel competent and confident to be able to go off on your own. You've always got the nurses, they know the patients inside and out. It's very heavy. You get a headache by the end of the day, but you know that actually you're prepped and ready, and you can probably face most things. If I was to advise someone looking into this role, I would say do your research, get your contacts, know people, ask around, get work experience. YouTube, I'm sure there's videos out there because I do it for my learning. See if there's anyone out there that can actually give you some advice. LinkedIn profiles, they're absolutely amazing to make connections that way. If you were to look into this role, know that that person that you're treating is the most important person. The family, every other role, every other healthcare professional that works together to make sure that that person has the best care possible. Make sure that's something you want to be a part of.